Hey, what's good, people? This your boy Romeo, Tokyo Isha Romeo. I've been getting a few little requests to get an update on what we got going on out here at the land. We haven't really did too much at the land. We got a couple little things going on, but if everybody knows, it's been raining like crazy in Alabama. This is about like the first week we haven't gotten any rain. So we're probably gonna look at I guess, where the water flowed down and like the driveway and stuff like that, and places where we need to put dirt at. So we're probably gonna walk through it real quick and see what it looks like, and we'll probably go from there. All right, appreciate y'all watching, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Appreciate it. Like always, well, my daddy put them things up, boy. Gotta open this gate, get down up in there, all the way up in there. Now that the gate is open, I can already see where the water was flowing down. Kind of made a little ditch in the middle. We're gonna have to probably get some dirt thrown on that, but we'll get to that. Yeah, most definitely need to get this driveway done. It is I'm in the truck, but it's still a little bumpy ride. It's gonna be hard for cars to pull down here, so definitely gotta go ahead and get this driveway redone and grab a rock or something, because the water running down makes it a real rough ride. Right out here. We'll go back here to the back. I ain't walking, that's a long walk. All right, now that we done finally pulled down here, let me show you a slight update on what we got going on. As you can see, we had to go by this pipe because I'm guessing when we got the land cleared, when we paid the land clear, they didn't tell us. I think it used to be a ditch or a creek here or something, because I tried to follow it to see where all of this water is coming from, because it rained like a week ago and it goes right there and it kind of stops. So I think it's maybe like an underground well, or it used to be a creek here, because the water is steady flowing. It ain't rained in a couple days. So we ended up having to go buy a pipe. We got to dig the trench out. Either probably gonna move back some, dig the trench out and put this pipe here and reopen up this ditch where it used to be. Because right now, like, see, all the water is just kind of sitting and settling. I mean, it's flowing down, but it's mostly just kind of like spreading out because it doesn't really have a place to travel. But we laid that there, so we got to get that dug out either this week or next week. Put that pipe in so all this water can start back flowing naturally, because I believe we affected the natural flow of the water when it rains. Because okay, I see it now. I kind of see it's up here. That's where the water is at right there. I can see like it used to be a ditch down through here, but I think we ended up covering it up when we got the land cleared. So we got to get that squared away, because right now you can't drive over this. Like, we literally had to come through here and like drive up this way to get around, but it still got a ditch part right there. So we definitely got to open that part back up, because that was like the main entrance to the back. So we're working on that right now. And then we started clearing a lot of this out. You see, even thinned this out pretty good. We got a couple piles we need burning. Start cutting down some of those old pine trees that were kind of right. We started cutting them down. This is one of the piles we got stacked up. And one thing, especially when you got to burn this pine, like, you got to get the fire really, really hot when you start burning that pine, because if it's just like, it don't burn like oak at all. It got to get real hot. So we got to burn that one. We're still currently working on that big pile right there, picking pieces off of burning it. We got another pile way back there in the back that we're working on. Let me see if I can walk back here. I'm really in the wrong shoes to be out here like this, but it's all right. I ain't put my boots on. It's the last minute. We started clearing out all of this. See, that's that ditch. That's that ditch right there, I believe, where that water used to flow down, and we kind of messed it all up, because when I go to the top, you can see the water coming out of the ground down there. So I think we didn't mess up the natural flow of the water back here, but it's all right. Yeah, that's the back side of that pile. We cleared out all of this. Let me go across here. Try not to fall. Yeah, we thinned all this out, cutting all the little trees out so we at least able to drive back here. he cut down some more of these old pine trees that were kind of rotten. Went ahead and just tried to chop them down. Thinned it out some more back this way. We still got some stumps and stuff we need to get up and get the ground prep, because this area back here is where I'm gonna build a 1-bedroom loft type house back here. I was going with the little tiny house thing because they all kind of popular, but I kind of changed my mind on that. I'm going with a 1-bedroom loft, so we're getting all this cleared out. That's why we got to get that pipe down there fixed. There's another pile right here that we got to burn, that we stacked up. Another pile right there that we got to burn, that we stacked up. So yeah, we're making some pretty good progress. Like I said, we've been working slowly but surely on most of this. It just like I said, we had a slew of storms come through, the rain, and it really affected the terrain out here, especially down there where we had the land cleared there. It really affected it a lot, but we're still making progress. This is another little part where we're starting to cut all the way through, about to go down through there, and we're going to circle it around all the way back up to the front. At least that's the plan anyway, but we kind of just stopped working on this part right now, and we're just going to finish up all of this other area that we've started on, get all this backside cleared out and get it done, and walk back out here to the back and show you that we already have a backside cleared out for where I'm going to have my solar array system that I'm going to build, because I got a solar array system on my parents' house, and we're going to build another one. I'm going to build another one personally for me, mostly for backup power, off the grid power. I'm going to build it back here. Let me show you. Yeah, this is just the backside. See, that's the piles we're burning. The rest of the land's way back there. Stakes in the ground, and marked property line, and the mark where the holes are at. See, you already got this whole backside part cleared out. See, it goes all the way down there. Then this is where the solar panels are going to be back here. Then, because the sunlight comes like straight through here, I already tracked it with the app. We'll get at least 8-9 hours worth of sun. So this is the back area that's already kind of flat. This is where we kind of want to get it to. And plus, we're building the fence back here too, because our property goes way down there. I think one of the only things that's really holding us up right now before we start like the building process, because we could have been ahead and started on our event center that we're building out here, but it just I never knew that the amount of permits and just things you got to do before you even start anything, it's ridiculous. And then the pricing on some of that stuff, like I just feel like it's unreal. I feel like they're just getting over, to be honest with you. I feel like they're just getting over with all these permits, especially in Alabama. $6,000 here, $8,000 here, and $4,000 here, and like we haven't even put a damn brick down yet. But we're going through the process, and then plus we got to get a guy to come out here and do a test for the. He had to do not a perk test, septic tank test. We gotta pay him. He's got to come out here and give us a septic tank test, even after we got all the permits and the electric and everything else. Gotta get him to come out here. Then we got to pay another like $6,000 or something like that to get that permit looked at, and just to say that we can build. So we're working toward it, man. It's just a timely process, man. I feel like it's mostly like a government money grab, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like it's just a money grab. The bigger the building, the more they charge you. Like they really don't, they come out here and glance and say yes or no and walk off back to their $1 million damn mansions. But whatever. But that's what we're working on now. Whew, boy, I am out of shape. But yeah, hopefully we'll get this stuff up real soon. But I will say, the only thing that's gonna keep me going, hear those birds chirping, it's clear land, and we got it about fenced off private property. Come out here and get a peace of mind. I think that's really what it's all about. And it's be something that I know my family's like we're really gonna enjoy this for years and years to come. My daughters, everything, man. We're really gonna enjoy this property. All right, that's just a small update on what we got going on. Like I said, nothing too much. Gotta get some, like I said, gotta get that pipe dug, get some dirt thrown on the driveway, get some gravel rock, and finish up with the rest of these permits so we can start doing something, you know. Man, we hosted a few little events out here like bonfires and everything, but we ready to get to the big stuff. We ready to do something big, you know what I'm saying? Something more sustainable. But appreciate y'all watching, man. It's the update on the 5 acres. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And I'll make sure y'all keep y'all updated with any new projects we have going on out here. Appreciate y'all.